Hello guys, this is 97 back with things you don't usually see number 3. So actually before I start this video I would like to thank you all for the reception I had on things you don't usually see number 2, because I was really glad about the outcome of it and it turned out to be awesome. So yeah, I have never got over 30 likes on a battle on a video, I guess. So yeah, I'm really glad you guys liked it, because I saw the comments and the suggestions for more sets. And yeah, that's basically it. And enough about that, let's just go into today's video. Things you don't usually see number 3, let's go. So, first one is Jolteon. Item is Leftovers, ability Volt Absorb, Calm Nature. Attacks are Wish, Protect, Heal Bell, and Thunderbolt. So, it's basically an Umbreon, but it's a Jolteon. And Jolteon has a good special defense stat, so I took advantage of that. And I gave it Heal Bell, Wish, Protect, and yeah, so start wishing Protect. And I always like to have an attacking move on my defensive pokes, so that's really nice. Then next one is Arcanine. It's a special Arcanine. Item is Life Orb, ability Intimidate. It's a modest nature. Then attacks are Overheat, Fire Blast, Dragon Pulse, and HP Rest. The reason I have Overheat and Fire Blast is that Overheat reduces special attack by 2, and if if I got myself if I lose every other Pokemon on my team and I only need Arcanine, I cannot go for Overheat, so I need another strong Fire type move. So, next one is Keldeo. It's a defensive Keldeo. I have Leftovers on it. Ability is of course Justified, is the only one it has. Then it's a Bold Nature. Attacks are Taunt, Sleep Talk, Scald, and Rest. So, yeah, it's a Rest talking Keldeo. And, Scald basically to get burns. So, yeah, next one is Honchkrow. It's a special Honchkrow. And, yeah, it's choice specs actually. Then ability is Super Luck, because Moxie, it doesn't really help on this situation because I don't have any physical type moves. Then it's a modest nature. Attacks are Dark Pulse, Psychic, Shadow Ball, and Heat Wave. So next one, Nidoking. It's a choice banded Nidoking. Ability is Rivalry. So yeah, Rivalry, but basically what it does is that if the opponent is the same gender, like Nidoking is male, and if he has a Axorus and it's male, moves will be boosted by 25%, but at the same time, if the opponent is a female and I'm a male, attacks will be reduced by 25%. That's basically it. So, because I have Rivalry, I don't really need to be adamant, so I'm gonna be Jolly. And attacks are, attacks are Earthquake, Megahorn, Poison Jab, and Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch last time because I want priority, and Megahorn is nice for dark types. Then, next one is Starmie. Last but not least, it's one of the coolest sets I made today. Item is Life Orb, ability is Analytic, Brave Nature. Then attacks are Waterfall, Return, Gyro Ball, and Avalanche. So, Analytic, what it does is that if the opponent moves before you, that means that your moves will be boosted by 20% if I'm not mistaken. So, Brave Nature reduces speed and, I guess it makes attack higher. And then Gyro Ball is also boosted when you don't have any speed at all, so that's really nice. So yeah, that's basically it. My opponent is using 3 Steel types and 3 Dragon types. He looks really threatening with Latios, Salamence, and Ice Dragon, and then Walls, Fortress of course, and then Magneton and Magnezone on the same team. Let's see how that thing works out. So yeah, let's just go straight into the battle. So I'm going to lead off with my Jolteon because, yeah, it's a Jolteon, it's my special defensive poke, so yeah, it does lead off with Magneton, and Magneton cannot do anything to me, but at the same time I cannot do anything to him, so I do switch into my Nidoking as he switches out into Latios. This is perfect because he will not, of course, expect me to have Sucker Punch, and plus Choice Bandit, and yeah, Rivalry is there because he's a male type. Well, not male type, but male gender, I guess. So I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch, totally KO. Yeah, Hoko, this Latios, so a powerhouse like me, it's out of the way, so that's nice. It does bring in Hydreigon, realizing that, and I do switch into my Jolteon, and this is impressive. He goes for Draco Meteor and gets a critical hit. Look at how much I'm gonna live the Draco Meteor. Look at it, 1 HP. I live with 1 HP, no Focus Sash. I live with 1 HP. That's pretty impressive. Come on, stab Draco Meteor, critical hit from an Hydreigon. Brings me down to 1 HP. That's so impressive. I got really surprised by that. So I do switch because he could have just wanted to go for another Draco Meteor and kill me off. But yeah, going to Keldeo, I do switch back into Jolteon, predicting the thunderbolt to get the Volt Absorb. Well, either thunderbolt or Volt Switch. I do get a Volt Absorb, and that's really nice because after leftovers, and maybe he was locked into Volt Switch, so he's definitely gonna switch on out of there, and he's gonna go into his Magnet Zone. And like I said, on Magneton I cannot do anything to Magnet Zone, so I'm just gonna go for the Wish to get some health back on my Jolteon because I was looking to be really low. So I do go for the Protect to yeah, get my Wish back up, but he goes for Substitute, and I was almost not clicking Protect, but yeah, that's kind of what I mean. But there's nothing you can do because he cannot hit me with electric type moves, and even if he wants to go for the Flash Cannon, I do resist that, and I'm max special defense, max HP, so that will do nothing. I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolts. It takes 2 to break the sub, of course. He goes again for the Substitute. I guess he misclicked because I have no move to hit that thing with, and he's leftovers plus, so that's kind of bad. But I do go again for the Thunderbolt, and I do break the sub, but he's gonna go again for the Substitute, I guess, predicting that, because he misclicked on the first turn. I don't think he misclicked again. So he does go again for the Substitute, and he gets behind 1 again. And like I said, I done 2 Thunderbolts to break the sub, so that's kind of, yeah, kind of unfortunate because I have to waste 2 moves and, yeah, 2 turns. He goes for the Flash Cannon. Like I said, it's resisted, max special defense, max HP. That will do nothing, like you can see right now. And plus I have the leftovers that's backing me up, so that's good, I guess. I think I go again for a last Thunderbolt, basically to finish the sub off. And I think he goes for the Flash Cannon. Okay, he goes for the Flash Cannon right now, and he gets a critical hit, special defense drop. So I'm not gonna want to stay in on that thing right now because he could have just stayed in and go in for the Flash Cannon. And because he got the critical hit in the special defense drop, that'll do a bit more. But I do not want that to happen, so I do switch right now, and I'm going a bit ahead of my narration, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, but like I said, I do switch into my, yeah, my Nidoking, basically because I'm a ground type. I can take, yeah, Thunderbolts because I'm immune to it. But it does switch into a Dragon, and I do predict this, oh no, it's not this turn, sorry, but I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna go into my Jolteon because, like I said previously, if he doesn't get a critical hit with this Draco Meteor, I should be able to live it. And I do with 31 HP, but he can definitely outspeed. Even after the -2 special attack, he will be able to knock me out. I had nothing to do because, well, I mean, I could have switched into something, but yeah, that's not, because it's -2, and that thing is probably Specs, no, not Specs, but probably Scarf, I don't know. So he goes into Magneton. I go for the Waterfall, predicting the switch, which is nice because I'm gonna be able to go for analytic boosted Waterfall, stab, and it almost KOs the Magneton, not the Nidoking, what? I almost KOs the Magneton, and Magneton has decent defenses, so yeah, I'm not going to say anything about it. He tries to go for the Thunderbolt. I do switch into Nidoking because I'm immune to it. He switches into his Hydreigon right now. Now I predict the switch. I go for the Megahorn, predicting the Hydreigon, and I'm going to OHKO the Hydreigon because it's a choice banded Megahorn. Hydreigon is not taking that whatsoever. So another huge threat is now out of the way, but he brings in now Salamence, and Salamence is really threatening. I know he will go for the Dragon Dance, but there is nothing I can do because I'm locked into Megahorn. It's resisted, so that will probably do nothing. And he has the Earthquake, of course. So he goes for the Dragon Claw on my Keldeo, and that's not even going to do 50% even at +1. I go for the Taunt because I really didn't want that thing to be setting up anymore. And right now I try to go for the Scald, and I do leave the Dragon Claw, it doesn't break me, something like that. I do try to go for the Scald and get the burn, because if I got the burn it would have been so much easier to take this thing out. But I unfortunately do not get the burn, which is a bit unfortunate because, yeah, he has that +1, and right now he's gonna be able to knock me out with another, yeah, with the final Dragon Claw. And he's now gonna get his Moxie boost, which is bad because he's at +1 speed and now he's at +2 attack. So my only hope is to bring in my Nidoking, go for the Choice Banded Sucker Punch, and hopefully it will kill. It still is rivalry boosted, and he's still not be able to kill this Salamence. He's gonna be able to knock me out with the, yeah, +2 super effective Earthquake. Yeah, Nidoking that was an overkill on Nidoking, of course. So gets his +3 attack, and I guess on this turn I'm like, okay, I lost because there's nothing I can do. I don't have any priority. He can outspeed everything. But right now he goes for the Dragon Dance, predicting me to go for the Sucker Punch. So I'm gonna be able to go for the Dark Pulse and knock that thing out, which is nice because, yeah, Salamence is now out of the way, and he brings in Magneton, and yeah, it's a Magneton. I'm locked into Dark Pulse, so I'm gonna have to switch. And I go into my my Starmie because he's the least useful thing on my team, just because he has Magnezone and Magneton still, which can definitely OHKO me with either Volt Switch or Thunderbolt. So Starmie goes down right now, but yeah, that's what I was looking for. And I do bring in my Arcanine, get Intimidate off, doesn't matter though. He outspeeds and goes for a Thunderbolt, so he tells me that he is a Choice Scarf Magneton, which is interesting because you do not see most Choice Scarfs Magnetons these days, especially in OU. They are mostly a Violite. I do go for the Fire Blast, knock that thing out. Yeah, good I didn't miss, because had I missed there, it would have been game over. He brings in his Fortress, 30 is silent attack, so I know I cannot take this thing out in one hit. So I'm gonna switch into my Honchkrow. He goes for the Gyro Ball. He gets a critical hit with the Gyro Ball, so that's gonna bring me down really low. And yeah, the only thing I can do, go for the Heat Wave. Of course, I'm gonna bring him down to 30 just because Times 4 effective and Life Orb, I think. No, I'm sorry, Specs, not Life Orb. So he does leave with the 30. I do get the burn. And me getting the burn, well, he goes for the Stealth Rocks. It really didn't matter at all, but he's gonna die to the burn right now. We just made the process a little bit faster because I could have gone just for another Heat Wave and knock that thing out. And now he's left into his Magnezone. I do go for the Heat Wave and knock that thing out. Outspeed, of course, because it's a Magnezone. Of course, doesn't have much speed. Well, Honchkrow doesn't have much speed either, but even if he killed me, I could have just gone into my Arcanine and killed him with the Overheat / Fire Blast. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Stats are going to be below in the description, hopefully. Yeah, so leave a like if you enjoyed this. You can leave on the comment section below suggestions for yeah, which pokes you want me to make a set for, like I did with Starmie. So yeah, I can say that until next time. Later.